Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is LouAnn, and welcome to my kitchen. That coffee's a brewing back there, and you know there's some sweet iced tea out there in that ice box, so help yourself. Today I am bringing you a recipe, back of the label recipe, and of course some history. Hold on a second. So, the recipe I'm going to be bringing you is on the back of a packet, well, side of a package of vanilla wafers. It is Adela's famous original banana pudding. That is what we're making today, as per what's on the back of the package. So this will be the start of my collaboration, which will last all year long. Back of package recipe. I think that's what the hashtag is. I got it wrote down somewhere. Trust me on that. So, since I am doing this, I decided to research the vanilla wafers, and this is a Dollar Tree brand. So the recipe for vanilla wafers or sugar wafers was first invented in the late 19th century by a German-American confectioner, Gustav A. Meyer, on Staten Island. He sold his recipe to Nabisco, and Nabisco began to produce biscuits under name vanilla wafers in 1898. Nabisco was originally called National Biscuit Company, and they changed the name. They started printing the banana pudding recipe in the 1940s on their package. Let's see. On the box, the original recipe came from New England, so this is a New England recipe. So let me turn the camera around and let me show you how to make banana pudding. The banana pudding that is on the hashtag back of label recipe, this will be my first one. So let's turn that camera around and let me show you how to make it. So the recipe says to line a 1 quart deal, line a quart casserole dish with vanilla wafers. And so I'm doing a pie plate. The next thing we need to do is to slice bananas and put in here, but I'm going to do the other step first, about making the custard. So let me get that done. So I got a fourth a cup of water, a fourth a teaspoon of salt, 2 cups of milk, which I'm using evaporated milk because it needs to be used. And I got 2/3 cup of sugar, and I have stirred in milk, and I need to stir this until it starts to thicken. I got it on a double boiler before we add our eggs, which we need 2 eggs, and they need to be divided, yolks divided from the whites, and I need to stir this until it gets thick. And I've already got my eggs beaten, the egg yolks per se, so now we need to wait until this thickens, and I'll be right back with the next step. So now that it's thickened, I need to slowly add some beaten egg yolks to this. So I'm going to add a little bit and then temper it and do it this way until we get all our 2 egg yolks beaten in, because we don't want to have scrambled eggs. We want to have banana pudding. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that. Get all that done, and then we will be moving it over to the stove for 5 minutes and stirring constantly after we get our egg yolks in here. We take it off the heat and stir in a teaspoon of vanilla, and then we will put in our pie crust, and we will mess with our eggs, the egg white portion of this. I'm going to get this mixed up, slice my bananas, and put it in the pie plate. Now we need to beat our egg whites until they are stiff but not dry, and gradually add in a fourth a cup of sugar before we put it on our pie, our banana pudding. I do have the oven preheating at 400 degrees because after we put our beaten egg whites on the pie, we need to let it cook for 5 minutes, give or take.